So this video session is about Arduino Uno moving car. It is a task 6.1 in SIT 217. Hello everyone. Myself Aryan Singh. I am a Bachelor of Engineering in my software engineering. Contents we are going to discuss in this particular video session. These are introduction to the Arduino based car, components used in this car, then assembly, programming in the Arduino IDE, then working of the robotics car. So first of all, we have limited time, so we will be very concise and a little bit fast. So, introduction. A microcontroller board called Arduino Uno will be used to create interactive and digital things. We will learn how to construct a simple automobile using an Arduino Uno board and operate it using a battery. Even we can run it using an adapter as well. And I have used the adapter as of now. Now the components. The Arduino Uno board DC motors. These are these four components. Motor, the chassis, wheels, and jumper wires are the primary parts of the robotic car. Here we utilize an adapter to provide input for the code to operate our vehicle. The Arduino Uno board functions as the brain of the robotic car and regulates the movement of the motor. Then the electric motor, this image. Electric motor, it is a machine that transforms electrical energy into mechanical energy, which they may then be utilized to power a machine or system. Motor's participation in a robotic car project is essential since it supplies the force required to drive the vehicle. This is a very important component. Now again, I have described a little bit more about the Arduino Uno, which can be used in further complex projects. Now I will move further. Then the motor driver for operating DC and stepper motors. This motor driver, this is the name. It is a high power motor driver module, uh, and up to 4 DC motors or 2 DC motors with speed and direction control can be controlled by L298N module. Now the jumper wires, when connecting electronic components on a breadboard, circuit board or other electronic project, jumper wires, electrical lines having connecting pins at either end are utilized. This is the very basic of uh, any robotics project. Now the chassis, it is a structural framework that offers support and structure for a robotic automobile project. It is called a robotic chassis. It serves the base onto which the robots other parts are attached and fastened. The purpose of this chassis in a robotic automobile is to offer a solid and secure foundation for mounting all other robot components. Now the assembly, very crucial part. First, the connecting the Arduino to the motor driver board. Connecting the Arduino to the motor driver board using jumper wires, these following pins on the motor driver board must typically be connected to the equivalent pins to the Arduino. These pins you can read. So this is a time consuming part. I have to be very concise. The motor driver, the motor driver board must be connected to the motors. Make sure that the polarity of the wires on the 2 DC motors matches before connecting them to the motor driver board. The following pins on the motor driver board must be connected to the motor wires. Typically, these pins I'm talking about. The positive and negative leads leads of the battery should be connected to the V in and ground pins on the motor driver board before connecting the battery holder to the breadboard. Installing everything on the chassis, then attaching the Arduino motor driver board and battery holder to the chassis with screws and glue. Then inserting the code into the ID. The following sample code will cause the mobile automobile to go forward. We will see it further. Here is the programming part. You must use the Arduino IDE software and C or C++ code to program the Arduino Uno board for the robotic automobile. The program should contain instructions for managing the motors, reading data and sensors, and processing it to regulate the robotics car movement. This is the code. So In my code, I have selected 13, 12, and 13, 12, 10, and 10 pins for the output. Then here comes the void loop part. This instruction tells move forward for 5 seconds, delay, which indicates. Then move backward, again delay for 5 seconds. Move right 1 second. Move forward 5 seconds. Move left 1 second. These time durations we can set accordingly as per our preferences. Okay. Now moving forward, this is the working. Battery or another type of power source powers the robotic vehicle. The vehicle can perceive its surrounding thanks to the sensors, including camera. We will definitely use them in our further projects. Infrared sensors and ultrasonic sensors, a microcontroller or equivalent control board receive signals from the sensors and analyze the data to make decisions depending on the input. To drive the automobile or carry out certain tasks, the microcontroller issues orders to other parts such as motors or servo motors. Now, these LED light speakers or display part, we will use it in our next project. We will expand our current project. So, this is my car running video link. You can see it here. Let me open this for you. So, thank you everyone. I hope you like this.